should be ready to load in. Let's find out how bad everything lags today. Woo! So we got a bit of weather moving through right now, which is why things were kind of laggy yesterday and maybe a little bit today because weather. I did move everything here. We did move everything to this base, and I got it restarted. We have the food tubes and everything up here. Did I refill these guys? I didn't. Ah! Let's get our plants growing again. Oh my gosh. There we go. Plants, thank you. Let's get squash and a mushroom. And we'll head up here. And we'll put in the squash. And we'll put in the mushroom. I thought I had these guys filled, but apparently not. Well, I got that one done. Okay, no, they're both filled. Okay, cool. Good, 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 good. Okay, cool. So, my mouse is being weird and not responding the way it should, which is really helpful right about now. Okay, I have some silicone and iron in my inventory, right? Titanium. We are full on titanium. I think silicone is up here. Silicone, yeah. Silicone we are not full on. But titanium we are. Is overflow full? Not even close. Okay, cool. Good, 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 good. Alright, so right now, I don't know why everything is lagging so much. That's fun. So right now, this is our second base, or this is our first home base at the moment. This is not going to be the final place for home base. I'm going to move home base once more. That might be a fun place to move it up there. I don't know. We could also just like move home base over to the waterfall. I do not know. There's a lot of fun places we could put home base. Okay. But we should get back to what we're actually here to do. First off, I need ice. Because we're going to need water and we're going to need ice. We're going to need them both. Primarily, we're going to need water at the moment. Until we can get the atmospheric water condenser going. Okay. Yeah, I know. Food level's almost always low right now. Okay. So which moon do you think we're going to? Right, when we go to the moon. Maybe it's all of them. I don't think so, though. Here we go. Ice. We do need water. I think I have some food. Yeah, we've got a little bit of food. Not a lot, though. Okay, let's figure out what we're doing. Yeah? We need... Do I have... Oh, I think I have a blueprint chip. Hang on. I have a blueprint chip to unlock. I almost completely forgot about it. Give me something awesome. Yes. Yes, I will take an agility T2 booster. Okay, super alloy is super easy, barely an inconvenience, and fabric we should have in special. Okay, alloy. Done. Done and done. Alright, cool. Give me a T2 agility booster. That'll be nice, right? Now I can move a little bit faster. Fun. Okay. We are going to want to... we unlocked the double bed yesterday. That was fun. We're close on the progress screen, which is one of the things we need to unlock next. So we need to generate more heat, right? Oh, we have a T2 heater. The only problem with the T2 heater is silicone. Is gonna be my only issue. Because right now we are really struggling for silicone. But let's get that sorted, right? We need aluminum, iron, titanium, and iridium. Aluminum. Let's go down here to overflow. We have iridium in overflow. I do not have iron, though. We do have titanium in overflow, right? Did I grab that already? Nope. Titanium. Alright, and then we need 6 iridium. 3, 4, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. And since these guys still have to be built inside for reasons I do not understand, let's head up here. And we will start putting these guys up here. Okay. Now, the next thing to do would be... I think we can pin. Can we pin? No, I don't have the ability yet. Alright, I need silicone, iron, magnesium, aluminum, and cobalt. Cobalt. How much cobalt do we have? 1, 2. Only enough to do 2. Alright, look, we take the other cobalt. Maybe I can upgrade some of our other T1 to T2. Right? Maybe we do that. Okay, we just need 3 iron from there. Okay, cool. Up, 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 up. And here we go. Okay, if we can then deconstruct these and put another one out. Well, we got the progress screen, that's nice. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then we need to head down here. Okay. We need magnesium and aluminum, I think, to do more of those. Which magnesium we have plenty of. We also have a fair amount of aluminum. That's titanium. Aluminum. Magnesium. Okay. Upstairs we go. Upstairs we go. Thank you. Okay. Cool. We have enough to do 2 more? Okay, I can do that. We can put that away. We can grab 2 of that. We can put that away. We can put that away. And grab 1 of those. Okay. And then up here we say two more. Yep, that was it. Okay. Good news. We can come down here and we can craft a progress screen. We need 2 silicone, cobalt, and iron. Iron, cobalt, silicone. Okay. And then we put that right there. Cool! We're 24-ish% to blue sky. Fun. Okay, cool. We're gonna need food. How's our food doing up here? Not ready yet. We need that T2 food grower. Actually, what we need to do is we need to plant more food growers. Okay. So, we need more food growers, right? What do we need to make a food grower? Aluminum, iron, and water. All right, let's go get some more ice. We're out for ice today. Alright, we need as much ice as we can carry because we need to turn most of that ice into water, and then we need to turn most of that water into food growers. Beacon! Oh, those are super helpful. But we need so much silicone for that. And I am currently struggling very hard for silicone. But I need a beacon. Like, I really need a beacon. Like, I cannot describe to you how much we are going to need beacons. Okay. We are also going to desperately need food. Real fast. Okay. There we go. Probably should consider the mining upgrades, but I feel like we're probably full on everything we can currently carry. We'd need another exoskeleton to do mining upgrades. You know? Oh, inventory full. Well, that's fine. We're almost out of air anyway. So it's time to head inside. Maybe we go to that one. Ooh, that would be fun, right? Nice giant moon. Okay. Let's head inside. Thank you. Alright. We're going to fill that up with ice, and then we're going to turn the rest of the ice into water, please. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Now. Okay. So, what do we need to craft another food? Iron and aluminum. Aluminum? Do I want to use that much aluminum? No. Well, I mean, we can. Aluminum's pretty easy to find. Iron, however, is going to be... Well, I shouldn't say iron's going to be a problem. It's not going to be a huge problem. It's just a minor inconvenience. The other thing we are going to need that we do not have is seeds. Alright. Ready for food. All right. There we go. Food. Okay. That's what we need more than anything else right now. Is food. 81% though. Okay, cool. So that takes care of hopefully our food hopefully our food problem. Okay. So next up on the list of things we've got to do is number one, I've got to move my mouse cord because it keeps getting snagged on my keyboard, and that's no fun. All right, now, number two on the list of things we've got to do. Yeah, we need a bigger skeleton or a bigger exoskeleton to upgrade the mining speed anyway, I think. Yeah. Okay. Do we have anything, like, do we have a bigger backpack or anything? No, T3 is the best we can do right now. Oxygen T3, am I wearing an oxygen T3? I am. Alright. What say we gear up silicone, iron, titanium, iron, iron, titanium. Do I have one silicone? I do. Okay. Iron. I'll grab an extra iron just to be sure. 2 titanium. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. That's aluminum hills. Here's the plan. We're gonna go up to this wreck. And we're going to start, I'm going to do the same thing that we've done when we've explored the other wrecks, where I'm going to put a room outside that we can enter to regain some oxygen while we're exploring the wreck. I am also going to put down a, I'm thinking. Chest. I'm going to put down a box as well. I need 3 iron to make it a store. Alright, look. I get 3 iron, we make it a locker. Okay. Dude, I'll make it a locker. I am very cool with making it a locker. Okay. Here's what we do. Okay? I'm going to head up here. We are going to put down a room outside of this wreck. Here we go. Right about here should work. Give me a room. New exoskeleton. Okay. Give me that. And then we can go in here. We can re-up on air. And I'm just going to put down a small locker in here. Nothing major. Just so that we can keep any stuff we find in there. So that we can re-up on food, water, all that. But also so that we can go through here and do this. And then we can gather stuff, yeah? Yes. Ooh, see? And now we can gather stuff out here and get completely lost in here. And that'll be great, because who needs to know where you're going, right? Getting completely lost is wonderful. It's so much more exciting than knowing where you're going. Ah! Ha ha! Found my exit. Okay, cool. And then we can come up here and say refill that. We're already full. Oh my gracious me. Okay, cool. Let's grab some food and water real fast. I'm gonna keep an emergency food and water up here just for funsies. I will take everything else I can back with me. Yay. Actually, we can drop these and let them chill out here. I'm not super worried about them. I'm not super worried about that. I could take that back with me, though. That's something I could use. All right. Let's go back to our primary hub. And I will start putting stuff away. I can also start exchanging some of our trunks for lockers. You know, we could do that as well. Just so that we have some more storage space. I kind of like storage space. Oh, just wait till we get the quantum lockers. If you think it's bad now. Just you wait till we get the quantum lockers. I kind of like my storage space. Okay. Oh, there is a ton of stuff in there. Okay, I didn't even realize there was so much in there. Okay. We're gonna start by sorting anything I can away. Give me something good. Alright, that's not exactly what I was looking for. What do we need for a T2 exoskeleton? Fabric and super alloy. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Give me a T2 skeleton, please. That's an agility booster. I was looking at an agility booster. We wanted a T2 skeleton, which is magnesium, silicone, and aluminum. Whoopsie doopsies. I completely knew that that's what I was looking at. Did that on purpose, actually. Not complete accident. Don't have magnesium on me. Can put away the food. Plants. Iridium. Here we go. And let's go upstairs. Thank you. These guys should be ready. Yeah, they ready. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. So we've got a thing for food, so that's great. Let me come down here. Cool. I had way more down here than I realized. I had way more down here than I realized. Okay. Magnesium. I know I emptied out some aluminum, so we can put that in there. Okay. Alright, lockers, please. Cool. I don't think I can put a third one in down here. I cannot. Alright, what do we want to put down here? Special. And overflow. This is a good place for these guys. Right? We can put that away. Iridium, uranium. Magnesium was back this way. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, we go. Okay. We're gonna empty these. And then do that. So that I can then do this. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I have enough to do another one. That's fine. Alright. Cool. We can put... Let's do another couple of lockers back here. Right? There we go. Technically, you can't put it like nicely in line here. Ooh. Actually, I could. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Ooh. Yeah, see, this one bumps out a little bit, which is... Oh. It would help if I'd put it in the right way. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Much better. Okay, so... Let's say where... Oh, there's it. Uranium... Iridium... Alloy... Alright. Uranium... What is going on? Sandstorm! Cool. We're back in. Alright. Uranium. Iridium. Alloy. Didn't quite get all the alloy. That's okay. Uranium. Iridium. Alloy. Cool. And that means I can take these guys out. Okay, cool. That gives me enough space for another locker. Did I take all the iron out of here? I did. Okay. Alright. Then let's put another locker here. I don't have enough. Really? Oh, I guess I only have 2. What do you know? Nothing in overflow, is there? Titanium. Bunch of titanium and some magnesium. Alright. We're gonna have to go get more iron. Alrighty. Well, before we head out to get more iron, let's head up here. Grab some food and water. And then we will be ready to head on out. Yeah? And from here, we should be able... Hello! Ooh, this is not the one I saw earlier. I like it, though. I'm keeping it. Mine now. Yellow. Alright. I'm not labeling that one as titanium because I don't really want it to be titanium yet. I kind of want, like, iron and all that a little bit closer. What all's in this one? Nothing. Alright, look. Magnesium. Sure, we'll go ahead and call this one iron. We'll say this one as titanium. Cool. Alright. We'll finish ice later. I do have something for plants. That's a fun one. They added some really cool looking new plants to this. None of these were in this before. Right? None of these were a thing before. We have some food that can go down here into overflow. For now. Okay. Magnesium. That's my inventory. Thinking the wrong way around. I'm thinking backwards! Do your brain just ever think backwards? Alright, so we have one of those back there. Grab aluminum next. Okay. This can be aluminum, more or less. Okay. I can grab that iron because we can do an extra iron. Magnesium, thank you. We've got one of those. We can make one for cobalt. Sure, why not? Sure. Cobalt. Sure. Okay. I'm not gonna get distracted this time. Off to the wreck. I'm legitimately probably gonna get distracted. Like, don't count on that whole me not getting distracted thing. That's probably not gonna happen. easily distractible. Ooh! Another one I hadn't looted yet? Really? Huh. Fun. I told you not to count on me not getting distracted. I am very easily distractible. I am very easy to distract. Okay, so now we can build a silicone locker. Ooh, T3 drill is now available. Nice. Once we get the locker situation sorted. We have a blueprint. Give me something fun, please. Mining speed. Okay. I said give me something fun! Alright, magnesium. I got one of those. We don't have a silicone locker yet. Titanium. I got a few of those. Cobalt. I know I have a cobalt locker somewhere. Right here. Alright. And we don't have a silicone locker yet. I'm getting there. Here, can we put this in plants just for the moment? Just so I can clear the ice locker out of here, so that we can then put up another new locker or two. There we go. Okay, so then we have iron. We want silicon. What else do we have down there? Plants, food, water, and ice. Plants. Ice. Okay. Perfect. Ice. Plants. Silicone. Okay. That's cobalt. Ice. Where's silicon? Literally was just looking at it. Silicon. Okay. And then right here, final locker for the day. Food, water situation is going to be right there. Okay, cool. All set. All right, now off to the wreck. Unless, of course, I get distracted again. But, I mean, what are the odds of me finding another chest that I have not yet looted? I mean, come on. I mean, I know there's one that I looted around here earlier that just had, like, one item left in it. And I could totally just find that, loot it, and bring it up to the other position. But what are the odds of me finding another one? I think this is the one we got earlier. Okay. Cool. That's the one we got earlier, which is fine. And we were able to upgrade all of our stuff, so that's helpful as well. Here, you can have those. I will take these. There we go. Actually, grab some water. I don't need food just yet, but I will be taking that. Cool. Anything chilling here? Blueprint seeds? Anything at all? I'm good with anything at all. There is a heater I can deconstruct. Yay, blueprint chip. I'll take it. Alright. That's it for here. Let's go down this way. What do we got? More cosmetic, I think. Space costumes. Okay, cool. Let's head outside real fast as soon as I can remember which way is outside. This way, I think. Alright. And we will drop everything I can into the locker. Okay, cool. Already pretty full, honestly. Which is fine. I will take another bottle of water with me. Just because. Not that I think we're gonna need it while exploring, because we're not doing a whole lot here. Right. Take all of that. Destroy all of that. Destroy all of this. Yes. Destroy all of that. Thank you. Ooh, we're gonna need that. Anything else? Oh, yes. It's just gonna be like anything else we're gonna need a lot of? Yes. Alright, look. Food, water, chip, iron. The cargo ship Caldera, machinery log number 436. This morning on our 17th day of the space travel, the Sigmata, the ship, inexplicably exited hyperspace velocity. The navigation tools went crazy and the ship lost power as if it had been drained by some exterior thing. We were gonna try and make an emergency landing on this unreported planet. I'm not sure what we'll find. There seems to be a huge storm on the surface of this planet. Hope we make it. I don't think they made it. Guys, I don't think they made it. Don't tell them. I'm not sure if they want to know. But I don't think they made it. Okay. Back out we go. We need to regain oxygen at our little space room. There's no space in here for anything. Here's what we can do. We can put the seed away. We can grab the blueprint chip. And that's about the size of what we can do here for now. So we're just going to have to take this stuff back, and we're just going to have to do 2 trips. Yeah. But hey, we can unlock some fun stuff. Anybody want to unlock some stuff? Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, who needs bones, right? I forgot I haven't unlocked the jetpack. That wait. Okay. You know, that's okay. I don't need ankles. Okay. Let's head in here. Flashlight off. I don't need it in here. Cobalt. Yes, I have some. Aluminum. I have a little bit. Iron. We got some iron out of that, which is good because we were desperate for iron. Silicone. We did get some silicone out of that, which is good. We kind of needed it. We got some titanium out of that. That's fun. By the way, overflow has food in it. We can put food up where it belongs now. Special can come here. Cool. We have a place for plants, right? Yeah. There we go. Food can go there. All right, ready? Give me something fun. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Give me something else fun. All right. By the way, I do believe I unlocked a beacon, yes? Yeah, I need silicone, titanium, and aluminum. Aluminum, we're running low on. Silicone, we're doing okay with. Titanium, we've got a lot of, which is shocking because I thought titanium was going to be super alloy, which should be really hard to come by at this hour, but, or at this time period, but here we are. Home. We're going to call that home because I am definitely going to get lost at some point. By the way, food. How are we doing? Not ready? No, that's ready too. Okay, those 2 aren't ready yet, which is fine. I expect that. Okay. These are 25. These are 40. Let's grab these 25. See? Done. Look at that. Alright, we gotta go back to my temporary abode and unload it again. And move everything from my temporary abode down here. I mean, it would be easier if I had the teleporter going, but like we won't have like the pulsar quartz or anything for the teleporter for a while. Kind of wish we could make the teleporters easier though. That could be fun. Thank you. Take anything you can. And then back home. See? See, I got a beacon now. It says home is that way. So I can home that way now. Plus, we have a steadier source of food now, which is great. Because I don't have to worry about finding space food in trunks and whatever. Scattered about. Don't mind me. Is this a bad way to go? Probably. Am I about to break my ankles again? Yeah, probably. Ooh! I escaped without a broken ankle. I am pressing the wrong button. I am holding shift and wondering why I'm running so slow. I'm just saying. Okay. Here we are. Back in here. Any silicone? Yeah, a little. Plants? Yep. Aluminum? Not really. Titanium, though, yes, we have some of that. Almost full on titanium already. Iron. I saw some iridium, right? Yeah, I have iridium and uranium. Magnesium. And actually, that can also go into plants. That's fine. I am okay with that. Alright. There we go. Back up to the wreck and my temporary abode. That I mostly just use to dump stuff out of my inventory and as an oxygen portal. Maybe we'll put up a second locker in there so I don't have to keep running back and forth so often. It's a thought. It's not a great thought, but it's a thought. Okay. Like, I could empty this out and take it all back with me, but I feel like I just kind of want to go into the ship and explore. So let's head into the ship. What do we got? Those doors will open later. Okay. Perfect. Because, yeah, like later on I can unlock something we can put in there and that'll unlock a bunch of doors and everything. I'm not worried about it. At the moment, I'm not worried about it. But here's what we are going to do for now. Let's just go locker. Just so that we can keep unloading and reloading and all that. We'll like destroy the lockers and everything later. Right now it's just an easy and simple way to keep going. Keep exploring. Kind of want to loot the place. Alright. I think we've done this side of it for now. Sure. I can't... Yeah, no, I can only open the spacesuit's locker. We can't destroy it. Okay. Cool, good to know. So, what about if we go this way? What happens? Nothing, just a dead end. Okay. Well, alright then. We built that second locker for nothing because we have officially explored this whole ship for now. There'll be more ships we can explore later. There. I'll take that with me. We'll take all of this with me. And we'll go back down the mountain to our home. And we'll destroy the box and everything. Okay, cool. We'll destroy the box and everything in a little bit. I wonder how close we are to blue sky, because like you can see the atmosphere now, which is great because with less particulates in the atmosphere, the game runs a little bit better for me. So that's helpful. 50%. Nice. Okay. We need plants, which was right here. Okay, cool. Silicon? No silicon. Aluminum. Yes to aluminum. No to ice. Don't know why I even opened that one up. Specials. We do have a special on me. I am just collecting Comito spacesuits, apparently. Uranium, we do have some of that. Iridium, we do have a bit of that. Alloy, yeah, I found some alloy. That was fun. Iron, we did find some iron. Okay. And food and water. We found some of that as well. Cool. All right. Let's head back over. Gracious me. All right. So, So, we're gonna head back up to our spaceship. My hands are freezing. I don't know why. Well, okay, I do know why. It's because I'm being stubborn and not turning on the heat. It's like 65 degrees in the house right now. And I only have one hoodie and one cardigan for like extra layers. And I swear I looked, I cannot find either. Don't know where either of them went. So, yeah. That explains why my hands are freezing though. Okay. Let's take that. Destroy this. Cool. Destroy that. Destroy that. Yep. Alright. And we are ready to bring all of this back with us. So that's another wreck explored. Which is fun, right? We have another explored wreck. And we did get a couple of things unlocked, right? Like, we did get a couple of items unlocked. So, and the game's running better because we have blue skies, almost. It's actually purple sky right now, but I'll take purple sky. Purple sky is fine. Alright, so cobalt we got. Iron, we got some iron out of that. Silicone. Titanium. Specials. We got some fabric. Iridium. Alloy. Plants. Aluminum. Where did I leave? Ah. Aluminum. And food. Cool. Alright, so that gets us a little extra stuff we need to get things rolling. Right? Sorry, my hands are kind of frigid. Alright, so that gets us some stuff. Now, what do we need to work on next? Ooh, advanced crafting station would be nice. Like, that would be very nice. That's at 175 though. Pressure could be moving a little bit faster. I'm not worried about the living compartment glass. I mean, I do want to do glass living compartments, but not until we have a steadier source of cobalt. Transmission screen. Alright, we should work on getting the pressure rolling though, right? We need titanium, iron, and aluminum. And we are also probably going to need cobalt, silicone, iron, and aluminum. So, let's go down here. Silicone. Cobalt is going to be one of my problems. Where is it? Here we go. All right. Aluminum. We don't want to use all of the aluminum here because we do need some of that. And iron. Okay. The only other thing we need is magnesium. That's cobalt. Here we go, magnesium. Cool. Upstairs we go. Upstairs we go. Wanted to do this, thank you. There we go. Yep. Alright, now. Let's talk driller. T3 driller, we need iron, aluminum, titanium. Let's go outside. I'm actually going to destroy these guys because we don't need to keep them. I'll destroy that because we don't need to keep it. Alright. So, here's the thing. Iron, titanium. How much aluminum do we have? Just 5, really. Okay. I think I can only build 2 right now. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Let's put them down here. Works for now. That'll do. Alright, so then the next thing we need is we need more aluminum. More than anything else. So what if we were to gear up with our standard 3, 4, 5, 6 iron, silicone, 2 titanium, and we were to head over to Aluminum Hills. Right over here. I think there's still aluminum over here. I don't think aluminum got swapped. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't think aluminum got swapped with anything. I think aluminum is still aluminum. Got a transmission screen. That's fun. Communications and... Jeez, pressure went up like mad, didn't it? Alright, let's go right about here. For our temporary housing. With The inside in here is blue, which is kind of awesome. And then we come out here and we harvest as much aluminum as I can find. Right? I am gonna need to head back for water soon. Because I'm an idiot and did not bring food and water with me on my journey. But, you know. That's fine, right? We don't need food and water. Who needs food and water? I am curious. Am I carrying this stuff on me to... Nope. Actually, we might as well just take this stuff back with us, right? Because I'm going to go back and get water anyway, so we might as well just take this stuff back with us. Thank you. Any more of that? No, not really. Okay, cool. I am going to grab everything to build a beacon because I feel like we're going to need to build a beacon. Okay, cool. So, we're gonna drop off all the stuff that I collected. I will grab some silicon, keep that on me. 1 iron. Put one of those away, keep the other one. Iridium. Uranium, cobalt. Alright, put the iron away and take with me 1 aluminum. Just 1 though. Okay, cool. Real fast since we're home. Might as well. Stock up on food. Bring me... Oh, I don't want all of it, Goofy. Bring with me 2 food, 2 water, so we have some food and water while we're out there. And that's probably good. Is there anything else we want to build out there? Not really, no. I feel like that's probably good for now. Right? I want to build a beacon so that I can find the temp abode. So I can find the camp... We'll say campsite. I want to bring a beacon so that we can put up a beacon so I can find the campsite. Right? But outside of finding the campsite, I'm really not worried about much of anything at that point. Alright. Let's put up a beacon. Change it to purple. Call this campsite. And there we go. So this is just where I go to re-up on air, mostly. It's also a good place to find... Here we go. Oh, not that way, huh? Think we can get in there. I'll have to get up there first. There we go. Ooh. Yes, please. Mine. What all is back here? Also mine. Very much mine. Okay, cool. Campsite's this way. I mean, I'm mostly here to just, like, mine for aluminum, but I would not mind collecting stuff while I am here mining for aluminum. Right? We might as well do some wreck diving while I'm here. Mine for aluminum, get some wreck diving done. There we go. Done. 'Cause heaven knows we're gonna need some stuff. Aluminum. That's okay. I'm not really worried about obsidian anyway. I'm more of here for aluminum. Whole reason we came out here was to mine aluminum. Alright. Thank you. Seriously, whole reason we came out here was to mine aluminum. Okay. No. Nothing out that way. Alright, I should head back to the campsite and re-up on air. Not bad. All things considered, not a bad haul. We got a decent amount of aluminum out of that. We got some nice blueprint chips. That's going to be fun, right? We're going to be able to unlock a lot of stuff. Once we bring things home. Thank you. But I'm mostly here for mining aluminum. Okay. I'm not really worried about obsidian or anything like that yet. Yet being the key word. Just because we haven't unlocked any of the high level. Good news is when we start getting to like the high level stuff, the high level stuff is going to be super easy. Because honestly, there is so much uranium, iridium, zoolite, and obsidian just lying around. Not to mention all the super alloy everywhere. Come on. I think super alloy is now iron. Iron is now iridium. Which is difficult, but not the worst thing to ever happen. That's aluminum. I will be taking that. That's more aluminum. I will be taking that. I think aluminum is still aluminum. I think. Alright. Oxygen level low. Gotta go to the campsite. We'll go to the campsite and then we'll head for home. Come on. I know you're dying of oxygen deprivation, but you know. There we go. Did I need to do that? No. Did I? Absolutely. Why? Just seemed like a good idea at the time. Alright, let's head home. Let's head home and we will unlock all the new blueprint chips we just got. Yeah? That'll be fun, right? Just got a whole bunch of new blueprint chips. We can unlock them and see what we get. Alright. Water, food. Blueprints! Give me something fun. Mapping screen. Okay, it's not great until I get, satellites. Ooh! Upgraded flashlight. Yes, please. Shredder. Okay. Satellite. I mean, again, not great until after we can build a rocket platform. So, okay. Alright, so we can do some mining speeds. Right? Like, we can do some mining ups, which could be helpful. We don't have the sulfur, though. I don't know where to find sulfur, so we can't get the, chip upgrade. Alright. Grab me a little magnesium and some alloy, please. Thank you. And let's get the mining speed upgrade going. Mining upgrade. Mining upgrade. Done. Oh, right. We also needed the new exoskeleton. Just silicone and magnesium is all I need for that. Okay. Silicone and magnesium. And then we can get the T2. Ooh, I need one more magnesium and then we can get the T2 exoskeleton. Cool. Now we can have a T2 exoskeleton. And I can put a mining speed up on. Cool. Now we can put away some of this other stuff that we have on me. Whole reason we went there was to get aluminum, so that's helpful. Alright, back over to the campsite. Look at that sky! It's so pretty and blue. You'd think we were on our way to blue sky or something. We actually are at like 150 of 175, so... we're close. Alright. Thank you. Done. Back home with our haul. So what do we need to work on next becomes the question. I mean, we really need to get mining going is what we need to do. Like, we need to get mining going. That is not even a question. So what I really need is I really need to find osmium. Which, I did spot osmium earlier, but I spotted it behind an ice wall. Which means we should probably start working on heat. So we can melt some of the ice around here so that we can find things like sulfur and osmium. Right? Alright, iron. Put all that away. Anything for titanium? No. Cobalt. I did have a fair amount of cobalt on me. Put that away. I don't think I'm carrying any plants, but we'll check. Nope, no plants. Magnesium. I had a decent amount on me. Silicon. Silicon, we had some of that. Iridium. We got a little bit of that. We are gonna start needing an iridium crafting station, I am just saying. Alright. Done and done. How are we doing on that T2 craft station, by the way? Alright, looks like when we hit blue sky, we'll get a T2 craft station. Which will be nice, because I think that'll come with a T4 bag. And maybe T4 oxygen. We kind of need the oxygen. Like, I'm not kidding. We kind of need the oxygen up. So there's that. Oh, it's so nice to see the sky, though. Look at the icy area over there. Maybe once we have a better oxygen tank, we could go explore the ice zone. What's usually in the ice zone? I don't know. Alright. Collect it all. And just like before, we will demolish the campsite. Alright, we don't have enough space to take care of the beacon yet. So we'll just leave the campsite beacon up and I'll take care of it in a little bit. I might just put it up as like, I might just change it and leave it there and be like aluminum hills. Maybe. Because we might put down a mining machine in there eventually. Alright, but the next thing I think we want to work on is I think we want to work on getting heat moving. Alright. Aluminum. Most of what I brought home this time was aluminum. There we go. That makes me feel much better about our predicament. Right? I feel much better about our current predicament. We have a decent amount of aluminum. We don't have a ton of aluminum, but we have a decent amount. Okay, I pressed M because I wanted to bring up the map for some reason. I don't have the map yet. And I won't have the map for a little while. Okay, so... drone station would be nice, I'm not gonna lie. I would love having a drone station, but we can't do that yet. Heaters. We need some heaters running. Oxygen will get us a T3 heater. Is the thing, though. Is if we get oxygen up. Alright. What about building a vegetube? Water, silicon, aluminum, magnesium. Okay. Water we have. Aluminum. Silicon. Okay. How much of each? That's a lot of silicone, though. We don't have that much yet. Okay. Let's aim for 2. Right? Yeah. We'll aim for 2 for now. Okay. And I think these guys go outside? Yay. Okay. Now, we need vegetation in the veggie tube. So we need plants, please. What's our best? I mean, our best are definitely the golden seeds, right? Briella's nice. Spina's nice. Let's head upstairs. Here we go. Alright, that's a spina seed. So, We'll take the golden seed out of there. That's fine. I have a thing on me. Might as well grab some food while we're here. Okay. Good, 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 good. So then, we put the golden seed in, or we put the spinach seed in and the golden seed in, yeah? Alright, Briella. We put the Briella and the golden seed in. And that will massively up our oxygen. Yeah, look at that! It's moving at a pretty decent clip. And in fact, we are about to unlock a T2 craft station. And there it is. Also, we now have blue sky. And are headed rapidly towards clouds. Fun! Alright, so what do we need to build a T2 craft station? Aluminum, magnesium, titanium, silicon. Okay. Aluminum, silicon, titanium, magnesium. Now, this is going to be a big boy. I kind of want it right here for now. But it is a big boy. Alright. So yes! Here we go. T4 backpack. We need that. T1 jetpack. Okay. Here we go. We get to upgrade some of our equipment. I need a T4 oxygen tank, so we need super alloy and cobalt. We need super alloy and titanium. And I think we can do another rocket engine. I know we have one in special. We have one in special. Okay. There we go. What all did we say we needed? I need another super alloy and titanium. 3 more super alloy and cobalt. Okay, 4 more super alloy. Okay. We need titanium. That is iron. I think that does it. And we needed cobalt. Right behind me. Okay. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Alright, that should... Oh! Jetpack is on! Woo! Alright, that also gives us 370 air, so we have more air than before, which is great. And we have a bigger backpack now. Woo! Alright, I am gonna have to give you guys the break video, and I will be right back in just a second or two. I am so sorry. You know I'm working on that. Are you trying to help?
Wow, yeah. Jump in that snow. Run in that snow, doggy. Yeah.
Poor thing, it's up to her belly.
Yeah. Seems like she's having a ball.
She loves the deep snow. She absolutely loves the deep snow.
It's like, I don't know where to go. I'll just keep running.
I mean, like, she kind of hates it when it's just like, you know, a little bit of snow. But when it's deep like this, oh, she loves it. Kate, I turned it off.
Sorry if I put too much video on your phone.
Don't worry about it. I have a thing to take care of that.
I kind of figure you did. Get it, Kay? Don't let that box get away with being unopened. You tell that box.
Pretty sure she already put the cookie in.
Doesn't seem like it.
She's just checking for more.
Oh, okay.
But now she kind of wants to know what's in the box.
Yeah.
You and I both know this is her specialty.
Yes.
Oh, no, there's still some cookie rattling in there, huh?
It's okay, Kay. Open the box.
It's alright, she'll get there. I found my cardigan! My husband had buried it under the pile of laundry that is sitting on the bed in what is our walk-in closet, but also our traditional bedroom that we don't use. But still, I found it! My cardigan! Alright, cool. So, we are now working towards clouds. We have I have the T1 jetpack, I have a T4 backpack, we have the oxygen upgrade. We are good with all of that. Now, we need to start working on getting the heat up, is the next thing we need to worry about, and we do have the T3 heater. Good news and bad news on the T3 heater. Number one, it is going to need iridium rods. Good news on that. Iridium is everywhere. Like, everywhere out here is iridium. So, you know what? Since we can make, like, the iridium rods and all that now, let's actually start, like, getting uranium, iridium, all that. Let's start, like, harvesting all of that. We can turn it into, like, uranium and iridium and rods and everything. And then we can store that and start using that. Because uranium and iridium are everywhere out here. And since we're going to start needing those, that, and we're going to start needing a lot of super alloy, so we can also start harvesting any super alloy we see lying around out here. Because there's a lot of it lying around. Like, this is super alloy. And this is super alloy. And we can harvest all the super alloy. I can harvest all the iridium. And we can harvest all the super alloy. And we could be out for much longer now that we have the 370 oxygen tank. So we have the much bigger oxygen tank. And we have all the iridium we could ever want. Cool. So let's start harvesting some of this stuff, because we're going to start needing a lot of super alloy. I haven't been harvesting it because, like, I mean, come on. Super alloy, right? So I haven't been harvesting it. But we can totally harvest super alloy now. And that's fine. Right? Like, alloy we need. Take some iridium from there. We're going to put that... Here, let's put the uranium in there. We're going to transfer all of that into being iridium rods in a minute. Or uranium rods in a minute. Thank you. There we go. See? So much easier. It's much easier to store this stuff as the rods themselves. But, like, the thing is that once you build a recycling machine, it's like it's easier to store it as the rods. And then once you have the recycling machine, it's like, oh, I didn't need a rod for this. I need actual iridium. Then just recycle it into the iridium. Done. And this is so much easier to hunt for at night. Because, I mean, really, look at this place. It's lit up like a Christmas tree out here. It's so easy to find all this stuff. Although, to be fair, I don't think my character has slept for like 8 days at this point. I should completely be hallucinating. You know? My character should be like hallucinating and going absolutely insane at this point in life. But here we are. Ooh, what's in here? Another blueprint chip? Yeah, okay, I'll take a blueprint chip. They do tend to give me some good stuff, blueprint chips. There we go. Let's head on home. What do we got for the blueprint chip? Give me something fun. Oh, alright, that's pretty fun. I do like a nice open space. I think we grabbed some plants, right? Nuclear reactor! We just got a nuclear reactor! Yeah, I just grabbed some plants. That's cool. We can put those in there. Titanium? Yes. Iron is full, so it'll have to go down here. Magnesium. Silicon is going to be difficult right now. Okay. Uranium. Iridium, and let's see what we can make out of that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. Alright. Let's head upstairs real quick. 'Cause we need food and water. But right now, I am going to focus primarily on food. Okay. Real quick, we've got some overflow of iron, right? We do. We have quite the overflow of iron, actually. Ugh. We'll do this. Okay, number 1. Thank you. Number 2. Alright, number 3. Done. Okay, so we can now go food here, water there. Right? Just like this. Food here, water there. This is all also food, so this will go under food. Cool. Alright. And that will change that up. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to go back here. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. I kind of want to take this upstairs. It's just too big. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Can I put a desk here? I can. Alright. Give me... I don't like it there. Okay. Desk here. Desk. No, can't fit a second one there. That's okay. Alright. Blueprints. And power. Something to that effect. Okay, cool. So we have blueprints and power. Okay. Let's change magnesium to zoolite. And let's make this magnesium. Thank you. Okay. By the way, bring that back. Let's go up here. T2 craft station. Can go right up here for now. Right there. Just because it's very large. Okay. And then... what else is in special that doesn't need to be? Fabric and obsidian. Well, let's aim for obsidian. Let's move overflow. This is now obsidian. Perfect. Ooh, a grass spreader. Yay. Alright. Obsidian. Zoolite. That does not belong in there. That goes in magnesium, which has been moved up here. And we'll say this as overflow for now. And the rest of what is up here is going to be unnamed for the moment. Okay. Just so that we can go out and start gathering some of this stuff that's lying around. Because, I don't know if you've noticed, but we are at that point, my guys. Remember how I said yesterday we were going to get to a point where we were going to have to take all that out of special? Oh, welcome to the point. Ooh, ice. Yes. I am going to need ice. Obsidian. We're gonna need all of this stuff. Okay. Perfect. Done. See, we haven't really been using the mining feature so much because we just... so much stuff lying around, but I didn't need any of it. Welcome to we are starting to need this stuff. Welcome to this stuff is about to become very necessary. Obsidian. Zoolite. Iridium. Uranium. Alloy. And ice. Everybody's favorite. We needed ice. Okay, cool. Good. Good. We're doing so much better. Now, I know we just unlocked like a whole bunch of new stuff for terraforming, and we are gonna get to that. Don't you worry. I'm just gonna need to get to a lot of other stuff first. Most of that other stuff being, let's get outside and get all of this. Thank you. Aluminum is going to be the next thing that's going to be really hard for me. Thank you. Cool. Alright, inventory full. We head in. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We can fly now! Woo! I kept forgetting before that I didn't have the jetpack, and now that I have the jetpack, I keep forgetting that I have the jetpack. Alright. Zoolite, please. Cool. We might actually be full on ice. Which means it's time to then turn ice into water. Okay. How are we doing on ice? Not quite full, but I do want to turn ice into water real fast. How are we doing on water? Not well. Oh yeah, we're fine. Thank you. Yep. All right. Whew. Okay. I feel much better about our water situation than I have been. Thank you. Jeez, we're almost at clouds already. Yep, can confirm. Clouds are a thing. Alright. So, today we're just going to go mining and... tomorrow we might start building. We'll see. launch platform! Okay. So that means we can officially start working on getting the map going. Because we're gonna need the map. Like, I am not even joking about that. We are gonna need the map. Alright. So. Right now, this is where most people start this particular game, is they start with just mining everything off the lake bed. And this is like, oh yeah, I'm like 8 hours, I'm like 4 hours in. 5 hours in, and now I'm like, woohoo! I can mine the lake bed. Ooh! We have reached clouds and are headed towards rain. Fun. Ice. Okay. Zoolite. Alloy. Iridium. Uranium. Obsidian. There we go. Perfect. I mean, I'm really supposed to be out here primarily for iridium and uranium. But, you know. I'm really supposed to be primarily out here for iridium and uranium, but you know, since we're here, since there's so much out here, we might as well just destroy the lake bed. Also, super alloy is invaluably helpful. I feel like we're in for a storm. Sandstorm? I'm gonna say sandstorm. We're in for a sandstorm, it would seem. Oh, inventory full. Where are we going? Home is this way. Alright. Yeah, when the moons turn black, I'm pretty sure that's a sandstorm. Thank you. Okay. Got some more ice. That's helpful. I'm pretty sure this is it for hunting for zoolite for now. We can take 3 more, but that's about it. Iridium we can condense down. Uranium we can condense down. We've got plenty of space for obsidian. We're getting full on alloy, which is a problem currently. But it's not the worst thing that happened. Upstairs, please. Thank you. Okay. Back downstairs. There we go. Done. Alright. Back out. Let's start over here. There seems to be a lot of stuff over here. And that's the end of the zoolite. I don't need any more of that. Kay is eating in her sleep again. She's a very active sleeper, my little canine. So, super... sorry. Super alloy is one of those, you can never have enough of it. Items. Right? So it's fun that it got switched with like some of the common items. Some of the common ore. What's in here? I mean, like, not gonna lie, we do need cobalt and silicone right now. Cobalt, silicone, all that is usually common ore. But since I re-rolled all the ores to make things a little more difficult, we got some super alloy. Not a whole lot, but a little. We got some obsidian. We got some zoolite. That'll finish the zoolite. We can't really get any more right now. We got some iridium. We got some uranium. Iron is currently going into overflow because we've got too much of it, which is fine. It's very commonly used, so that's more than fine. Cobalt. Silicon plants was over by the... yeah, here we go. Over by the ladder is plants, and that's aluminum. I want ice. Having some extra ice lying around is great. Alright. I should start focusing in on some of the stuff we actually need. Like the whole reason we came out in the first place was because we really need primarily iridium, but also uranium. I've just been harvesting everything on the lake bed because we now have the storage space. That, and also we really need super alloy. Like, going forward, we're really gonna need super alloy. But I should, like, really start locking in on what we're actually gonna need. Done. Alright, home please. Okie doke. We grabbed some food from that. ice. This goes into overflow at the moment. Iridium. Uranium. Obsidian. And everybody's favorite, alloy. Oh boy, are we ever going to need more alloy. Oh, hydration level's low. Well, since we're right next to the house, let's grab some water. And a snack. Thank you. Now that I've gotten water and a snack, back out to mining. We've got to clear as much of this stuff as we can. Excuse me. Ice, I think, is the only thing that doesn't re-roll because it's so vital to your survival. I think they removed ice from the re-roll when you mess with the ores that you can find, minerals, whatever you want to call them. When you mess with the stuff that you can find, I think ice is the only thing that doesn't re-roll. Which makes sense, because if ice became rare, this game is unplayable. Super alloy shower? Or just a regular storm? I'm gonna say just a regular storm. Not that I'm super worried about getting a super alloy shower. I mean, fun as they are, I'm not super worried about it at the moment. I would like to pick the lake bed clean of uranium and iridium, mostly because I don't want an irradiated lake bed when the time comes. When we start to have water and lakes. Oh, inventory's full already. I'm actually doing a pretty decent job of picking the place clean, which is nice. We're gonna need it cleaned up eventually. Alright. Thank you. What all do I have? Ice. We're good on ice for a little while. Alloy. Iridium. Uranium. Obsidian. We're gonna need that in overflow. We're actually not doing half bad cleaning this place up. I say that, but it's like massive, and it's gonna take me forever to clean this area out. I really don't need to be collecting super alloy right now. I should really lock in on uranium and iridium. Right? Like, I should really lock in on those at the moment. Particularly iridium, but definitely uranium and iridium, because we're going to need them both. Especially since we now have the nuclear power station. We're going to need uranium. for the nuclear power. But I do want to clean up the... It's just a personal plan, but like I want to clean up the iridium and uranium from what is going to be the lake beds, because it's like, oh, I don't want water to be irradiated. I want water with lots of fishies. I want fresh, clean water with lots of fishies, not irradiated water. Are uranium and iridium radioactive in this game? I mean, it doesn't seem like it. Because, like, there's no, like, issues with me holding it in my pockets. Or maybe the powers that be just don't care. Right? That's a possibility, right? The powers that be just don't care that I'm carrying around a ton of, like, radioactive materials in my pockets. That was not what I wanted to do. That was... Thank you. Alright, now we're actually gonna go upstairs. Because we're gonna go upstairs over here, and I'm going to say turn all of that into iridium rods. And then we're gonna come down here, turn those in, give me that. Give me all the uranium you can muster. And let's do the same thing. Thank you. Downstairs it is. Iridium again. There we go. Uranium. Done. Alright, cool. So. Yeah, see, I told you we was gonna need super alloy for the nuclear reactors and all that. Okay. Let's head back out here. We're not done harvesting stuff. Although, we could take a break for a little bit and start building. Okay. We could take a break for a bit and we could start building stuff. I kind of want to do a little bit more down here first, though. Just to kind of make sure we've got stuff. We're going to need that. Should I be harvesting the super alloy? No. Am I going to? Yes. Mm-hmm. Do I need to? Absolutely not right now. But I kind of want to. Because we're going to need a lot of it. Be nice to have. Laying around. What else in here? We'll have to come back up for that later. Okay. Sorry, something caught my eye briefly. Okay. Let's go. It's raining. That must mean we unlock clouds. 'Cause it's raining. Yep, we've got clouds. We're headed towards rain. If it's currently raining, doesn't that mean you already have rain? You would think so, right? But apparently no. I don't get it myself personally, but whatever. Oh, there's still so much out here with the radioactive material. Which is actually good because we're going to need a lot of it. Alright. One more round of harvesting iridium, uranium, and super alloy. If I find any, which I do. And we will head in and start building. I think the T3 heater can be built outside. I know the reactor has to be. Like, I know we have to build the reactors outside. Okay. There we go. Ooh, I see super alloy. Mine! Thank you. Okay. Ooh, more iridium. I say that like it's a shock. There's a ton of iridium and uranium out here. There's tons of it. Alright, so that was going to be the last round that we did for a little while. It's not going to be the last time we go mining. I mean, I'm going to be real with you. There's a lot of mining going on. But that is going to be the last time we go mining for a little while. Alright. So. Let's head in here. We're going to go to overflow first. Done. Alright, let's go down to uranium next, since I have the least of that. Grab any unrefined iridium we have. Upstairs, you know where we're going. Alright, downstairs. Back to the iridium locker. I don't think there's enough for another run just yet. Let's do it! Upstairs, you know where we're aiming for. Done. Back downstairs. Okay. So, let's talk building stuff. We are going to need uranium rod, water, and alloy. 1, 2, 3, 2, yeah, okay. All right, let's go to overflow. Okay. And next, ice. Why ice? So I can turn it into water. Okay, now. Let's actually put the nuclear reactors out here-ish for now. Okay. And we should have enough to put 4 down. That's it. Ooh, we can now pin things. We have the pinning blueprint activated. Which, once you build that chip, you can pin things you want to build to your HUD so you know what you're looking to build. Alright. Can we build that down here? We can. I need osmium for that, though. I'm not worried about it at the moment. Okay. T3 heater. We need silicon, titanium, aluminum. Aluminum we have. Silicon is going to be a problem. Silicon. Titanium. Aluminum. Iridium. Okay. Silicone's gonna be our problem child here. Actually, you know what? No, the T3s might be inside. Okay, yeah, they're an inside thing. Okay. They are going to be big boys, though. So, question mostly for me. We've unlocked this guy, right? Yeah, we need 3 titanium, 3 iron, and 2 super alloy, though. Okay. Not quite all of that, no. I just need 2. Okay. Okay, cool. Done and done and done and done. Alright. I mean, I could put it up here. We could connect it out there, though. Alright, hear me out. We connect the first one up here, we connect the second one down here, right? Something to that effect. And then what I can do from there is we can go upstairs. We go over here. We go into this room. We say, give me as many heaters as we can put up here. Cool. And then we say, destroy these guys. Thank you. And then we can move this guy. Actually, we can move it down below. Right? Ooh, biome. Okay. Oh, hydration's low. Cool. Not anymore, it's not. Alright. Yes. Cool. Much better. Now, we can't access back here yet. But if I were to say do this, and then we were to come in here and say build this guy, and then we could rebuild some of the lockers in here, yeah? Yep. There we go. So then we could say silicon, iron, titanium. I want to keep iron and titanium together. Why? I don't know. I just feel like I should. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. That means that zoolite can go here. Right? We don't need to destroy that, but the zoolite can go there. And special and obsidian can move in here as well. Actually, instead of making this special and obsidian, right? We'll make this iridium and uranium. Right? Okay. And then plants can move or split up or whichever I feel is necessary. Zoolite goes here. Okay. Iridium. Just because it's easier to access it from here to turn iridium and uranium rods into rods. Uranium. And then this is special. And obsidian are now over here. Okay. Done and done. There we go. Seriously? Right, because it's still specials. Okay. Everything but that can go in there. Done! Okay. And then we're just going to come in here. Perfect. And then this will be plants. And this will be seeds. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Plants. Seeds. Mine. Oh, that is so much nicer though. Oh, we have walk space again. Look at that. Oh. Deep breath in. Walk room. Okay. Where was I that I spotted the osmium cave? I feel like I was over here somewhere. I should not have left without grabbing food and water. I would just like to point that out. That was dumb. And yet, here I am. Okay, well, I might be saved. I am not. Cool. Still do not have food and water. Okay, cool. We got foundation. Ooh. Yes, please. I do need that. Got another one of these. Okay, we got food. No water, though. Oh, it would help if I were pressing forward and not E. It It would help if I were pressing forward and not E. That's always a good sign. Okay. It's so quiet without the music. Perfect. All right. We do have a new blueprint chip, so give me something fun. Yay! I do like a T2 jetpack, however, did you know? Shoot, it needs sulfur and osmium. Aw, shinies. It needs sulfur and osmium. We don't have sulfur and osmium. Okay. Titanium. I just got some of that. Iron. We have some of that. Aluminum. I just got some. Alloy. Cobalt is up here. And then food is over here. Well, actually, let's just keep that on me. Done. Okay. Now, I should still be grabbing food and water when I go out to explore. Like, that is still a thing I should probably be doing. And yet, here I am. Decidedly without food and water. I don't think it was over there. But I know there's an entrance into a cave over here, so I should probably check and see. I mean, I can see the ice from here. The question is the ice melted enough for me to get past it? And the answer is no. Here we go. Melts at 500. Okay. Alright, well... Ooh, more blueprint chips. Yes, please. Iron! Oh, that's right, I forgot this is the iron cave now. I forgot this is the iron cave now. That's what got re-rolled to be in here. This was the iridium cave, and now it's the iron cave. I'm not entirely sure aluminum got re-rolled at all. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so... we need 500 heat for that to start melting, right? Ooh, hang on. Yep, I know, I know. Give me a second. It won't take long. Alright. we're good. Gonna have to reset that timer. Because, you know, everybody loves taking meds 4 hours a day. There we go. Antibiotics. In case you were wondering. Oh, flower pot. Fun. I was pretty sure when I ran into it, it was over here somewhere. We need air first. I wonder if osmium is now uranium. Right? Because I know there's like there's like 2 hidden uranium caves. Yeah, I know. So I wonder if osmium now equals uranium. Oh, we're not going to make it back. We're going to pass out. Alright. Hey, I'll take a new blueprint chip. That's cool with me. Thank you. Ore extractor! Alright, so, I mean, we had the ore extractor before, but, like, we've got it now, which is great. Where are we on heat? We're only at 176. We need to be at 500. Alright. Blueprint chips. Give me something cool. Yeah, okay. What about this? T2, what was that? Oh, T2 pinning chip. Okay. Okay. Sure, I guess. It's fine. Okay. Aluminum, please. Thank you. Alloy. Oh, I love to see it when it's nice and filled up. Okay. Plants. I just grabbed some plants, right? Yeah. Titanium. Iron. Seeds. Cool. Iridium. By the way. Thank you. Uranium. Ooh, yeah, we don't have enough uranium to make another rod. That's fine. Alright. So, you know what? There is another cave area right up behind this guy. Let's go see if we can get to him. I just want to know when exactly those cave areas are supposed to open. I wonder if I could put the launch platform on top of my base. I don't think you can. I think it requires being on the ground. Would be funny though. Stick it on base. Okay. Somewhere up here is another cave area. Right here. Do you see what I see? see. Osmium. We can get in. We can get in. Guys, we can get in. I mean, we can't get in far. But we can get in. Interesting that what we're seeing in here is osmium and magnesium. Right? Okay. Fun. So, like, what we're seeing in here is osmium and magnesium. Fun fact, this is originally supposed to be an osmium cave. But it should also be filled with iridium and uranium. We know iridium re-rolled into iron. So, like, the iridium cave re-rolled into the iron cave now, right? We know that much is true. So, if what was iridium is now iron, does that mean osmium did not re-roll? And osmium is still osmium? Or does that mean that what was uranium now re-rolled into osmium? I don't know. Alright. So the jetpack uses osmium, but it also uses sulfur. We have not found sulfur yet. Fun fact. The ore extractors use osmium. Which are a thing that we need. But at max, we can only build 2 T1s. Yeah. Yeah, at max we can only build 2 T1s right now. Interior stairs? Oh! That is so exciting! Oh, I so want stairs rather than the ladder. Oh, that would be so cool. They gave me interior stairs now? I want stairs. I know it's sad how excited that makes me. I get that. I am very well aware that that is very sad. That does make me very excited. Okay. This is empty, right? This is now osmium. Okay. I want interior stairs now. Okay. I was thinking of words. And I was coming up with a plan. And then I wasn't. And my brain did a... And I don't know anymore. We've almost unlocked rain. That's nice. Okay. So, things we need to do. I should really build a launch platform. Let's start there. We should really build a launch platform. That should be the first thing we do. Did I get the third one? I did. Okay, cool. We're ready to go. Alright, so we should really build a launch platform. This is kind of silly. But I want it up here. Can I do that? Absolutely unequivocally no. Okay. Here, let's put it up here. This is a nice flat parcel of land. I feel like I always put it up here. But, okay. Nice flat parcel of land. I'm right-clicking, like I can put the tool away if I right-click. That is not how this works. Okay. Ooh, water condenser. Need that. I need a rocket engine, 2 compass chips, and 3 alloy. Minimum. Okay. I need a rocket engine. Alright. 3 alloy. Okay, and we need 2 compass chips. Which are aluminum, magnesium, silicone. Okay. Magnesium. Aluminum. Silicone. Oof, we are still hardcore struggling for silicone here. Okay. Cool. I think that's everything. Sometimes when I double space, it activates the jetpack, and sometimes it doesn't. So that's frustrating, but that's life. Alright. Got everything we need. Send it! Alright, cool. That gets us... There we go. That will get me our very first map. Now, for that, we need a mapping screen. For that, we need silicon. More silicon. Silicon is so far my trouble guy here. Silicon, aluminum. Magnesium is like nothing. Got that all over the place. As soon as I remember where I left it. leave the magnesium? Anybody know? I might have lost it. Oh, right there. Okay. Compass chip. Mapping screen. We just need iron. Okay. Do I have any in overflow? I do. Alright. Alright. Here. We're gonna put it on the floor for now. Okay. So that's as far out as we go for now. That's our other beacon. I was like, what? What's that pink thing? That's our other beacon. Okay. Okay. So. Current plans, right? I should have one of those. Can I just call the map up now? No, not yet. I think that's another unlock. Okay, heat is up at 250. We need to get the heat going so that we can melt. I thought the world was turning blue and I was about to get very excited. It is not. That is just the reflections. Okay. So. We need to get the heat up. Silicone's a problem, though, is the thing. Is what I really need is I need to figure out where to find silicone. Okay. Okay. Hear me out. We get everything together to build the osmium extractors. Right? Or to build the osmium extractors. We get everything together to build an ore extractor or two. Right? We need titanium. We need iron. We need... Osmium is up here. I only have 4. We need 2 aluminum. And 2 alloy. Okay. That's everything we need to build our very first ore extractor. So, hear me out. We go to campsite. We put up an ore extractor. We rename it. We rename campsite to extractor or to mine. Right? And we see what we get with our first mine over here. Okay. Now, what precisely are we getting? Aluminum. Okay, we could use aluminum. Alright, mine. Okay, now, for our other mine, because we can only use 2 right now. Since we did not get a reroll on, like, aluminum fields still harvest aluminum, right? Oh, aluminum's one of the ones that I don't know if it changed or not. Either way, here's what we're going to do with our second ore extractor. We're going to set it up comfortably right here at home. Right? give me a second ore extractor. I mean, I'd like it a little closer to home. That'll work. Alright, now, if everything has gone to plan, that should be producing iron. Good. Okay. So, that's fine. So, here's the thing. The ore extractors should bring in iron, but it should also bring in other ore, like silicon. Okay? And that will cure our desperate need for silicon. Or at least I hope it will cure our desperate need for silicon. What do we got in overflow? More iron. Let's just put that back in the iron locker, please. That's the titanium locker. That's the iron locker. Thank you. Okay. So, that is the current plan. The current plan is to let the ore extractors work for a second or two. And hope, while the ore extractors are doing their thing, that we get silicon out of that. Cobalt. I could be okay with a little cobalt. That's fine too. What I really want, though, is I would want... Actually, we can rename this aluminum mine. Alley mine? Alley mine. Come here. Alley mine. And let's make it more of a grayish color, because it's mining aluminum, which is very grayish. Okay. What do you got? It's only got aluminum and iron. It's fine, I guess. Just not what I was hoping for. Well, okay, so let's check our other miner. I know it was bringing up cobalt. What else did you bring up? And cobalt. Okay. Cool. It brought up cobalt and cobalt. You know what? That's fine. We did need cobalt. I mean, I haven't been, like, struggling for it, but we could use it. Okay. Cool. You know what we could use? Right? 6 fabric and an iron. I mean, I kind of don't need it to be like a double bed, but... What do we have in special? Lettuce seeds. What do we have in special? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, alright, we can do it. Alright, and get me an iron. And let's go up here. Let's put it back here for now. Oh, wait. We don't have to do the double bed. We can do this guy. Perfect. We have a bed. We can actually sleep now. Nothing interesting happening. So, since nothing interesting is happening, can I go to sleep? Can I go to sleep? Aw, I still can't sleep? Poor guy needs sleep. He's been awake for like 3 months. I was hoping I could sleep past a little time and then check the, we have rain unlocked. Okay, cool. Oh, right. We wanted to build the atmospheric water condenser. Is the next thing that I needed. I need a water condenser, and I'm going to put it on the roof. For that, we need basically one of everything. Alloy, aluminum, cobalt, magnesium, silicone, and iron. Alright, silicone is going to be the problem child, because silicone is always the problem child, right? Alright. Alloy. Aluminum. Silicone. I only have one left. Oh, buddy. We just need magnesium now. Okay. Up. Up again. Water condenser. Yeah, we can put it right here. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's rebuild those. Let's build them over here. It's a little bit easier to walk around up here now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we have a constant source of water. We have a constant source of food. We're not gonna die. Right? We're not gonna die. How are we looking? Yes! I needed silicon. We needed silicon more than anything else right now. We super need silicon. Okay. Let's head over to the aluminum mine. What do we got? Cobalt. Alright. Cobalt's nice. I really need silicon though. I really need silicon. Super need silicon. Okay. So, I've done that wreck as much as we can. Wreck diving is kind of how I've been getting most of our base minerals at the moment. Cobalt, we got one for you. Boop. Aluminum, I got one for you. Boop. Magnesium, I got a little magnesium, not much. Silicon. I got one silicon out of that. It's not great. It's not great. Okay. So, here's the thing. Heat is at 336. We need heat. We need heat to be up to 500 to start. Well, let's go check, right? Because they said it would be clear. They said it would melt at 500, but I'm wondering if that means it will be a puddle. At like, it'll be fully melted by 500. Right? Or if that means the next, melt, like... I'm trying to think of the words. The next, like, melt progress kind of thing. Like, the game will shrink it again at 500. No, this is far more melted than it was. Right? Like, far more melted than it was. Yeah, this one's not, though. Okay. Okay. What if I go check the sand cavern? We go check Sand Falls? I haven't been to Sand Falls yet. Maybe if we check Sand Falls, maybe we'll find something fun there. Not entirely sure we will, but maybe. Oh, there's another cave in here, right? Let's check in here. There's another cave in here that usually leads to the sulfur mine. It's open. You know what? I think we determined magnesium was sulfur now. Right? Like sulfur is now magnesium. However, we could put an extractor in here and get sulfur out of this. Right? We can put an extractor in here and get sulfur out of this. Ooh. But we need more osmium for more extractors first. So it's a good thing we just found our entrance into the osmium cave. Okay. So, things we need. We're just gonna have to pass out to get back home because... this is like, this like comes out behind the ship. I know, I'm just looking for as much osmium as I can get. Can't get much, by the way. We'll just have to pass out and come to over here. Okay. How much did we get? We got 6. Okay. Okay. So we put... I can't put a T2 extractor down yet, though, because we don't have the super alloy rod. Oh. Ha ha ha. Alright. We're gonna need to put at least one ore extractor in the sulfur canyon. That is absolutely a thing that's gonna have to happen. Okay. So, we are going to need an ore extractor in the sulfur canyon. You do not have what I want. Let's go check the aluminum mine. See if it's got what I want. And what I want is, you guessed it, silicon. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Silicon, yes. Okay. Cool. Alright. Okay, cool. So. My brain just went fuzzy. Okay, we need everything for an extractor and a beacon in the silicon. Or in the sulfur canyon. Is what we need. Aluminum. Okay, so for a beacon, we need silicone, aluminum, titanium, so not iron. For an extractor, we need titanium, aluminum, osmium. Okay, so get me 2 titanium. Get me 2 aluminum. Get me an iridium rod. Actually, no, we'll just gear up for 1 for now. Maybe we do. Maybe we try putting it in the osmium cave. Okay. What do we got? Okay. Let's gear up to do 2. Right? Alloy. Aluminum. Grab me another aluminum. This would be all of my silicone though, so if this doesn't work. Okay. Here's the thing. If this doesn't work, then we're not going to put down the beacon for it. If this doesn't work, then I'm not going to worry about the osmium mine right now. And we're just not going to put down a beacon for it. Because I can't afford to lose the silicon on that beacon. If this does work, however, I'll sacrifice the silicon for the beacon. Alright, so, first off, this should get us sulfur. Yes? Okay. Okay. Well, that confirms one thing to me. Aluminum is still aluminum. Okay. Now, can we... No, we only get iron in here for now. Okay. Okay. That does not mean that osmium is not osmium. That just means that the T1 ore extractor is too small. And it cannot get osmium. Okay. Do we have sulfur? Titanium is now super alloy. Just so you know. Super alloy is now titanium. Wherever you would have found super alloy occurring naturally in game, you now find titanium. Ooh. Yes, please. Am I carrying water on me? I am not. Alright, now we must work fast. Okay. That's gonna be where we call it for today, I think. Okay. So, takeaways for today. Super alloy is now titanium, which is fun. Aluminum is still aluminum. Aluminum did not get re-rolled with everything else. Aluminum is still aluminum. Osmium might still be osmium. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, I've got to get going. I will be back tomorrow. We will be doing more Planet Crafter. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday, usually around 10 a.m. Eastern or New York time, unless I change my husband's schedule, which I have changed my husband's schedule this week. I'll probably be live on Tuesday and off on Wednesday because they've messed with his schedule again. But anyway, we will be doing Planet Crafter. We're going to do Planet Crafter, and we're going to go to the new moon, and it's going to be so much fun. Oh, I'm so excited for that. So, I am going to call it here for today, though. So, I will see you guys back here tomorrow around 10 a.m. for more Planet Crafter. Until then, you guys have a great day. Bye, everyone.